Rosa Parks and the Bus to Freedom, Chapter 10, Part 2. I will begin on the second paragraph on page 59. Justice took a year. The Montgomery bus boycott became known as one of the most amazing events in American history, an incredibly courageous act of civil disobedience. For a solid year, the 30,000 black citizens of Montgomery stayed off the buses. In rain, in cold, in steaming heat, they refused to give in. Those who owned cars helped by giving other people rides. Other people traveled by bicycle. Some used carts pulled by horses or mules. But most walked. Day after day, week after week, month after month, the buses were empty as the black people walked. They walked to school, they walked to church, they walked to work, and afterward they walked home. Day after day, word of what the people of Montgomery were doing spread across the nation and beyond. Photographs of the boycott were seen around the world. Television news crews came to interview the walkers. Newspapers published stories about the brave black Americans who were saying, "We will no longer be treated like second-class citizens." The boycott embarrassed the city councilman in Montgomery. They offered to add some buses that would be for blacks only. The boycotters said no. Police looked for excuses to arrest the boycotters. Racists threw bricks and rotten eggs at the black people walking by. But none of it made a difference. The boycott would continue until Rosa Parks and all black people got justice. The year of the boycott was not an easy time for Rosa and her family. She lost her job when her boss said there wasn't enough work for her. Parks was still barbering at Maxwell Field. His boss told him that he could keep his job as long as he never mentioned Rosa or the boycott. Rather than agreeing, Parks quit. Rosa's mother, who lived with them, was elderly and not well. Rosa worried that the stress would harm her, and Rosa herself received letters and phone calls from people threatening to kill her. "This is all your fault," they said. "You deserve to die." But on December 20th, 1956, the boycott ended. The Supreme Court of the United States voted. It ruled that segregated buses, like the segregated schools, were illegal. The court said that in Montgomery, as in every other city in the United States, blacks must be given the same rights on city buses as whites. The boycotters knew that this decision would go far beyond the buses. The system of segregation was crumbling. By refusing to give up her seat, one woman had changed the lives of millions. Rosa Parks had changed history. Thank you.